We are here with Danny from Hachette. Yes, I got it. I pronounced it correctly. Also Jigamic, which I've been pronouncing incorrectly for years. We're at Origins 2022. By the way, thank you, Danny, for joining us.
Absolutely.
But we've got a surprise for you because we're going to be taking a sneak peek at some of the games you've got kind of ready for Gen Con 2022.
Yep.
So tell us what we have here. We had a sneak peek yesterday, but we wanted to bring this to you.
We just got too much good stuff.
Yeah.
So these 4 games are just some of the new releases we'll have at the Hachette booth at Gen Con. So let's just go down the line, starting with Oh Really?
Oh really?
Oh really? This is Icebreaker, the card game. So this is a game that you can play with people you know really well, people you've just met, and you'll have laughs and good discussions no matter who you're playing with. So in this game, each round there will be 1 active player, and they'll reveal 5 topic cards. Everyone else has a hand of cards numbered 1 through 5, and they have to lay those down on the topics according to how the active player is going to answer, how they think, which ones they think the active player likes the most, which ones they like the least. So I've already laid down my cards, as has our player 2. So David, why don't you lay down your 1 through 5?
Oh, and this is for you?
For me. So do I like trash smell, poetry, killing a spider, going for brunch, or trying something new?
I'm going to put down 1 there, this one here. I feel like I know this one. There's an I know this one card, and this one I can sort of double down, if you will.
Yep. If David is super confident that he's matched my answer correctly, he can lay down that card. Now, if he's very wrong, you are free to laugh at him, because I sure will be.
All right, I think I've got it. So which one's your card, Danny?
I'm the Tigers.
All
so
right.
my number 5.
Oh, yes, tell me.
That's fine. That's fine. Go with my number 3, because I honestly don't remember what I put. So my number 3 was going for brunch. And
boom.
You knew it. Nice.
I knew it. We did not. I
this.
swear we did not prepare for this. I want to go straight to this.
Okay, killing a spider.
Killing a spider.
That is my number 5. I can't do it. I literally can't do it.
And look, everybody.
You did
boom.
this one.
I chose that one because that is one of my least favorite things to do, period.
I can't. I toss them outside.
I get someone else to do that for me. I do want to go, I want to see poetry.
Sure. Ooh,
oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm glad we're filming this.
Yeah, because we did not prepare this, we swear. Okay, I'm going to, trying something new.
Oh, yeah, trying something.
Boom. Did we
wipe the board?
I think we
did.
Are
we besties?
I think we did. Trash smell, number 4.
Wow.
No one's going to believe this. No one is going to believe this, but I swear, I just did that.
You did?
I mean, we just did that.
We did it together.
So that is a really, and of course, something can go wildly wrong and someone's way off.
Absolutely.
And you're like, what? You like killing a spider?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Or time you said you'd like this, but not as much as the other thing.
Wow, what a great demonstration of that game. I think we're done here. No, we've got more games to talk about.
Northgard. This is one of our biggest releases. We'll have 5 tables at the booth. We had events scheduled for enough for 100 people, and actually they sold out, so we added more. So people are very excited to play Northgard.
Based on a video game,
this
right?
This is based on the video game.
So I hear. Our cameraman tells us that this was based on a video game.
We have been thoroughly informed that this is based on a video game, where you're exploring your Vikings, gathering resources, doing skirmishes, and that translates directly into this board game. So this is a 4X deck builder as the board game implementation. Yeah. So a really interesting combination. We're controlling our own clans of Vikings, and each clan has different player power that you can, and different cards that you can upgrade. We all start with the same beginning deck of 6 cards with these very easy to understand iconography. So each round you'll draw 4 cards from your deck, play a card on your turn. Now we've got your standard move, add a tile, build a small or large building, and add one of your units to the board. So what we're trying to do is make these territories and control them. We either have open territories with no border or closed territories like this one. Closed territories are going to generate victory points each round, but all territories you control will generate the resources printed on them, or if you have buildings that do special things, they'll activate as well. Now, the game will either last 7 rounds, or if someone controls 3 closed territories with a large building in each, they can end the game early.
Oh, cool.
Now, you may become jealous of other people's territories and want to move in and claim them for yourself. When this happens, we trigger a battle. So there's a few steps. First, we count the units. Each one has 1 base strength. Then we can feed them apples to boost them up, kind of like Popeye, doubling their strength for each apple you spend. And then we'll roll the dice. So, David, you roll this one.
All right.
And off camera, I will very luckily...
Are you purple?
I am purple.
Okay, I'm red. I got 2.
I think I got that one, and you got this one.
Oh, wait, what? What?
So, let's look at this. David's strength is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My strength is only 1, because I didn't feed apples, I have no axes. So normally this means I would lose and be kicked out into either a neutral territory or a territory I control. However, on my way, I take 2 axes from my belt and toss them at David's units, and I destroy both of them.
Oh.
So now this territory is mine.
I mean, that was cinematic, just hearing you
Yeah.
describe it. What's the barrel about? That's what I want to know.
So the base box that we are having at Gen Con includes the Creatures expansion, which has maybe a dozen different animal minis. Certain tiles that you'll reveal will have paw prints on them, and that's how you generate these animals, which apparently is very similar to the video game.
Oh, okay.
So
Our cameraman would know all about that. Okay, next. This one
Next.
looks wild. This one, I'm excited about all of these, but this one in particular, it looks very, very cool.
this one we'll also have at our booth. This one we also sold out of our event, so we added more. This is the new deduction and logic game from Scorpion Masqué, who does the Crypto, Master Word, all of these great games. In this one, we're competitively trying to break the 3-digit code. And we're going to do that by asking the artificial intelligence computer to check our hypotheses. The computer has several different logic questions out on the table. So each round we will test 3 of them, up to 3 of them. So let's look at this card. If I want to see if the yellow digit, because we have blue, yellow, and purple, if the yellow digit equals 4, I'm going to take the yellow 4 punch card, and then I need the other 2 colors to make this beautiful overlay where there's a single window left available. Now each of these logic problems has their own key card. So I'll take the one for the question I'm testing, slide it behind. Now is that a red X or a green check mark?
It looks like a green check mark.
So that means my hypothesis is correct. Yellow does equal 4. I found that digit of the code.
This is, so just to give you guys an idea, this is, if you like games like Cryptid, if you like games like Search for Planet X, you're going to want to take a look at this game at Gen Con. I really badly want to get this game on the table.
Yeah, so this is the first basic problem we have set up. 4 logic problems. The game, however, includes several that increase in difficulty. So it can go up to 6 logic problems. There's 48 of these logic problem cards in the box, so they'll increase in difficulty as you master the game. There's also a companion website that has 7 million combinations for set up.
7 million, everybody.
That is right.
That's a lot of logic problems.
So you can play this forever, basically. There's also a solo mode and a co-op mode if you need some extra brain power to solve those problems. So yes, this one retail release mid-November, but we will have several early copies at Gen Con.
Awesome. And last but not least,
Last but not least,
this is a kind of a cool RPG thing.
Yes, this is an RPG for someone who's been intimidated by RPGs, like myself. Either because you don't have the time to play a full campaign, or you're not a very good actor, you don't like improv, you're worried about not being funny or creative or whatever. So Critical is set in a futuristic cyberpunk world, and it's formatted like a TV show. So this is season 1 with 9 30-minute episodes each. So you only need 30 minutes out of your day to play part of the story. What we do to take some of that pressure off of the players to be funny, creative, whatnot, we have 8 pre-gen characters that you can choose from. So there's some info already on the sheet, obviously their appearance, some of their skills. You'll get to name them and choose the backstory card. Now it's important that these are cards because that means that we guarantee that the story is cohesive and meshes together with all of the other players and what the GM will be telling you. Because there still is a GM. However, they have this nifty little booklet per episode that tells them what to read and when. So it's not on them to create the story. They can embellish it however much they want if they enjoy role-playing, advanced role-playing, but they can also just follow the rails that the game gives them.
This is the cool thing, these guides where it just basically has some answers, whether it's positive or negative, kind of tells, paint by numbers, if you will, where to go. But the fact that you can embellish on it is really cool because there are going to be people who want to do that, and there's going to be people who don't. I want to find out which one of those kind of people I am.
Right. So each episode, characters will visit 2 to 3 of these scenes. And in those, you can do your normal skill checks, combat, investigation, discussion. At the end of the very 9th episode, I mentioned it's a TV show, right? So there's always a season finale. So your actions throughout the story, and especially in this final episode, will lead to a cliffhanger, which impacts season 2, which releases next year.
That's sweet. So you carry that over to a whole nother game a year after, maybe, somewhere like that. So these are the 4 games for Gen Con. I had no idea that we were going to come to Origins and find out about Gen Con games. If you are at Origins, though, they have a bunch of other games here you're going to want to check out. So make sure and stop by the Hachette booth to check out all their games. Danny, thanks so much again. We got to do this every convention, I think.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about any of the games below, ask those questions down in the comments. Or like I said, stop by their booth. We'll see you next time.